Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, I'm Dewi Indriyani with NPM 2021222063. Let me present the storybook I have read, and the title is 10 Reasons Not to Die. This story is a recommendation from my friend Aujia Zahra. This story has 12 chapters and has been read by more than 5 billion people. The author is named Vanessa, or he uses another name, namely Rice Lover. She is from New York. And next is characters of the story. The first characters is Remy Montgomery and Evan Woods. Remy and Evan is main characters of the story, and the others is Mallory Moran, Mother Grace, Uncle Frank, Aubrey Small, Sister Mary, Mason, and Evan's mother. And then is setting. A setting divided into 3 branches. For the first one is setting place. This is the place that happens in the story. That is cliff, orphanage, stage, cake shop, the boardwalk, school, park, cornfield, Evan's house, and wedding altar. And the second is setting time. The story runs from morning until night. And the third is setting feeling. When I read this story, I find it thrilling, sad, but also is fun. And next is theme. It's a romantic story tells about a teenager girl who will give up on her life, but there is a man who helps her. I think the author's purpose in making this story is to motivate us to never want to give up, let alone in our life, because there is still a lot of happiness out there waiting for us. And now is summary of plot. The story uses a 4-word plot. The story begins when a girl named Remy, who is 17 years old, is about to commit suicide under a cliff. But then Evan Woods, a schoolmate, saves her and will give Remy 10 reasons to stay alive. He asks for 10 days to prove it. And the 10th reason not to die is Mallory, dancing, baking, Mother Grace, the boardwalk, happiness, who I like, Mom and Dad, the future, and you. You hear it means Evan. Are you wondering why this is the reason? Try to read it by yourself. Just kidding. And the story ends with Evan and Remy is getting married. And now my opinion about this storybook. For the first time I read the title, I thought this book would be very interesting. I thought the story was about someone struggling and not giving up in their life, and they had 10 reasons not to die. But I was wrong. It turns out this is a romantic story. However, this is not entirely romantic because from this story we can learn many things. For example, when we feel like giving up and feel that the world is not fair to us, we should try to look around us. There are so many things to be grateful for and many things that we have to strive for our future. That's why we will not think about giving up. I can pick my favorite part because all the stories are so good and very interesting for me. And I have read this story many times. It's honestly, if you like romantic stories that are not over the top, I think I highly recommended this story to reading it. So, if you're interested to reading this storybook, I put the link on description. You can read it. Maybe that's enough for me. Thank you very much and see you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.